If you're relocating to Dallas and you're looking at the high-end market, you need to know about Westlake, Texas. Located just about 30 minutes northwest of downtown, this 7-square-mile community has become home to tech executives, business leaders, and families who prioritize privacy, top-tier education, and long-term value. Today, I'm breaking down everything that you need to know about Westlake, the real estate market, the neighborhoods, the schools, and what it actually costs to live here. Okay, so let's talk about what makes Westlake Westlake. Westlake sits on the northwest corner of Tarrant County with a population of just about 1,600 residents, so it's super small, and it is across only 7 square miles. So the low density is really intentional. This area has a lot of large lots, it has protected green space, and very strict development standards that keep it really exclusive. What sets Westlake apart from other luxury communities is that it's not just residential, it is a major employment center as well. This area is anchored by Charles Schwab's regional headquarters, which will eventually employ over about 6,000 workers. And you also have Fidelity Investment, which has a campus there as well with about 5,000 employees. You also have Deloitte University, which trains Fortune 500 executives at their 750 square foot mile facility that brings in about 45,000 guests annually. So in Westlake, you'll also find an area called the Circle T Ranch, which is a 2,500 acre master plan development that includes 230 acres of protected parkland and is zoned for more than 10 million square feet of corporate office space. If you're thinking about Westlake for commuters, you're gonna be about 20 minutes to 30 minutes from downtown Fort Worth, about 30 to 40 minutes to downtown Dallas, depending on traffic, and you are really close to the DFW airport. You're also gonna be really close to major highways like 114 and the future extension of Highway 360. So let's talk about the real estate in Westlake. The median home price in Westlake is $3.6 million with a price per square foot of around $754. According to the current Zillow data, the median values hit at around $3.07 million with year-over-year appreciation of about 6.6%. If you're thinking about Westlake and you're interested in new construction, expect to spend about $3.3 million to $6 million for modern builds with high-end finishes, smart home integration, and resort-style outdoor spaces. These properties will typically feature open floor plans, chef's kitchens, of course, dedicated home offices, and luxury primary suites. On the pre-owned side, there's more variety, entry-level homes, and I use the term loosely for entry-level, but they started around $1.2 million for older properties on good lots. These often appeal to buyers planning for major renovations or custom rebuilds. So if you're looking for a really nice home with a lot of landscape to it and you want to do some little work to it, this area is a really good option for that. But premium estates in Westlake can actually exceed up to $10 million, especially in the guarded gated communities. So let's talk about some of the key neighborhoods in Westlake. Westlake isn't just a one single development, it is a collection of district neighborhoods. So one of the first neighborhoods that is really key is gonna be Vaquero, which I believe I'm saying that right. It is the area's premier golf community. It's guarded gate with homes ranging from 6 million up to 11 million. The architecture leans more European with stone exteriors and copper details, and a recent listing of 11 million featured a 12,000 square foot home with a wine tasting room and a home theater. This is the ultimate status of luxury here in Westlake. Another key neighborhood in this community is going to be Entrada. It is one of the newer major developments designed around European village concept with Mediterranean inspired architecture and walkable streets. The homes here emphasize outdoor living and courtyards and even covered terraces. Prices are going to range anywhere between 1 million for townhomes up to 3 million for single family homes. Another area to check out in Westlake is going to be Quail Hollow and Granada. These particular communities will offer large custom estates on 1 to 2 acre lots, and these neighborhoods will appeal to buyers who want a little bit more space between homes, and there is a lot of room for pools, sports courts, and guest houses. You'll find properties in this area in the 3 to 4 million range for anywhere between 5,000 up to 6,000 square feet. Other notable areas include Stone Lake, Coventry Manor, Timberland Estates, and South Ridge Lakes. Each will offer different aesthetics from traditional up to contemporary. So let's talk about the schools and the education in Westlake. Education is one of the major draws for families considering Westlake. Most residents are zoned for Westlake Academy, which is a K-12 international baccalaureate charter school with strong college placement results. It's tuition-free but operates more like a private school in terms of its curriculum and expectations. Depending on your exact address, you might also fall into Carroll ISD, which consistently ranks amongst the top districts in Texas with excellent college admissions track records. So if you are seriously considering a move to the Dallas area and you want some help navigating the luxury real estate here, I work with buyers that are relocating here every week, and I would love to help you on your journey. You can go ahead and utilize the link that's in my description box to book a call so we can really talk about the areas you're considering, the school zones that are important to you, as well as some of those key features in the home that are important to you as well. So a little bit more about Westlake. Let's talk a little bit about some of the things to do in the lifestyle that you can expect to experience in this area. Daily life in Westlake has historically been quiet and residential, not walking to coffee shops, but that's kind of changing. There is a new area in Westlake that is coming and developing called Front 44. It's a really cool spot. It is a 48-acre mixed-use development, and it's currently under construction, and it's right at Highway 14 and 120, and it is directly north of the Charles Schwab campus. This particular development is developed by the Hillwood Properties and the Howard Hughes Corporation, and it's designed to be a commercial anchor for the Circle T Ranch. So at the Front 44, we are talking over 65,000 square feet of retail space, 150 room upscale hotel, and 55,000 square foot of Class A office space. And it also is going to have a ton of signature restaurants centered around about 10,000 square feet of an outdoor park. This first phase is going to include 6 restaurant buildings with outdoor patios, a fitness center, and a daycare. Construction started in 2024, so within the next year or two, you're gonna have a high-end dining and shopping experience within minutes of most of the Westlake neighborhoods. The area of Entrada in Westlake is also working towards a walkable European-style plaza with cafes, boutiques, and residential units integrated throughout. So for those of you who are golf enthusiasts, Westlake does not miss with private clubs like Vaquero, offering world-class courses and selective membership that provides some really great networking opportunities. At Westlake, you're also going to have the trail systems throughout Circle T Ranch, which is about 25,000 acres, including 230 acres of parkland, offering walking, running, cycling, and pretty well protected green space. So for right now, some of the day-to-day needs of the Westlake homeowners, you're still going to drive to Southlake Town Square, which is about 10 minutes away, or even the Alliance Town Center, which is about 15 minutes away. But with Front 44 and Entrada filling in, Westlake is really transitioning from really just being purely transitional to having a competitive live, work, and play environment. So let's be clear about what you're getting involved in when it comes to Westlake. It is not for everybody, of course. Some of the positives of this particular city and area are going to be that it has really great, excellent schools, low crime rate, strong property appreciation, privacy, major employers right in the area, and long-term investment potential. But some of the challenges of the area include high cost of entry. So if you're not comfortable with spending 2+ minimum, this is probably not the market for you. Property taxes are on a $3 million home are pretty substantial, even for Texas. And then also you have to consider the maintenance for these large properties and luxury finishes. Not cheap. Inventory is also limited, so your options may be limited as well, given the time of year. This area is going to be perfect for those of you who prioritize long-term value and are willing to pay for it up front. If you can afford Westlake, then these aren't necessarily your problems. These are investments in lifestyle and wealth preservation. So is Westlake for you? Westlake makes sense for families who want top-tier schools, executive working at local companies like Schwab or Fidelity, professionals who value space as well as privacy, and buyers treating real estate as a long-term investment. It doesn't make sense for you if you want something that's a little bit more walkable, or you prefer more affordable entry price points, or you aren't ready for the maintenance costs that will come with these types of luxury homes. If you're relocating to Dallas and the budget budget meets the price of this particular area, then Westlake deserves some serious consideration. But go into it understanding what you're paying for and what you actually get. So that's the complete breakdown of one of the most hidden luxury communities here in the DFW area known as Westlake, Texas. If you are exploring luxury communities in the Dallas area, this is one that you cannot ignore. Make sure that it aligns with your lifestyle and your financial goals. And if you're planning to move here and you want some personalized help, the link is in my description box for you to reach out, and we can really have a really nice strategy call that is really personalized to you. No cookie cutter arrangements over here. I want to make sure that I'm really helping you with your real estate goals. You can also reach out to me with the contact information is on your screen, and I'll see you in the next one.